In this tutorial, I'll be covering, based on the new announcement from Fintoch that we have all been waiting for, I'll be doing a tutorial on how to stake your LP, that's assets that you already have in the liquidity pool, how to stake USDT, and this is for persons who are completely new. You did not add any assets into the liquidity pool, but you have registered an account and you want to stake USDT. I'm going to look at how to redeem from the pledge you want to discontinue, and I'm also going to cover how to do a withdrawal. Now for this tutorial, I'll be starting off by staking USDT first and foremost, and then I will look at how to stake your LP, that's assets that you already have in the liquidity pool. But I'll start off with showing you how to stake USDT. This is for persons who don't have any assets already in the liquidity pool of the FinSwap liquidity pool, but you want to send over USDT and use the quick pledge method. So this is the first one that I'll do, and then I will do the staking of the liquidity assets that are already in the liquidity pool. So let's hop over to the Fintoch app to do the staking of the USDT. So I am on the Fintoch app. First things first, if we want to use the quick pledge, you have no assets in the liquidity pool, then you need to know certain things. So let's go to the wallet. Now for this, you will need some gas fees. You will need to have FTC main to take care of your gas fees. Now if you were somebody that you just did not participate on Fintoch, you are just registered, you just have your wallet and it's ready, I'll show you how you can acquire the FTC main. And if you are a complete newbie to Fintoch, you just might be hearing about it for the very first time and you want to get registered, I have done a complete, here it is, newbie registration tutorial, and I've also shown you how to add to the FinSwap liquidity pool. But the second part of this tutorial was now made easy by the company by introducing quick pledge. So you can pay attention to this demonstration that I'll do, but this video will help with getting registered and getting your wallet set up. So I have spoken about the quick pledge, but what is it? Well, this is according to Fintoch, and this is in the announcement section. To meet the needs of users at different levels in the community, users who did not have any assets in the liquidity pool, users who just created the wallet, you have just registered an account but you have not participated in anything prior, you have no FTC, you have nothing, then the app supports what they call quick liquidity pledge function, where you can complete the pledge by adding staking with just one click, and the app will automatically help you to complete the USDT to FUSD cross chain. So everything that I have covered in that elaborate demonstration, the platform, the company Fintoch, they have simplified that with just one click. So it will help to complete the USDT to FUSD cross-chain exchange. It will do the FUSD to FTC swap trading, and then it will also add to the liquidity pool, and then you can stake the LP. So it's just one click that will do all of this for you. But what is required for you to have though? You need to have FTC on the main chain for your gas fees, and that's what I'll show you how to do right now. So I'm going to the wallet tab right here, and to acquire the FTC on the main chain for gas fees, the easiest way to do that, since you pretending that you have no FTC Fin, no FTC on the BEP20 network, you are a complete newbie. Now if you are not a newbie and you are already in the system and you have FTC Fin or you have FTC on the BEP20 network, then it's an easy swap. You can just swap between the different network. That's easy for you. But for persons who are completely new, you are an outsider, you are not in Fintoch yet and active, so you don't have any FTC at all, I'll show you how to acquire that. You can simply get some USDT on the BEP20 network, and this is the easiest way to obtain the FTC on the main chain. So in this wallet I have $11 BEP20. What I'll do, I'll just use some of this to purchase some FTC on the main chain, and I will be demonstrating how to do that right now. Now, given that I'll be using USDT on the BEP20 network to swap that out for FTC, you need to make sure that you have some BNB for gas fees, right? So that's the first thing. Make sure you have some BNB for gas fees. Once you have that, then you can go to the FTC at the bottom next to the home button, tap on that. Then it will take you to this section. At the top, you're seeing FTC exchange, add liquidity, and FUSD exchange. You want to make sure that you are on the BSC network right here. So if you tap on this arrow, you will also see the main chain. So if you are seeing the main chain, please change that right here by tapping on that arrow and select BSC, because that's the network that we are going to be using. I have some USDT on the BEP20 network, and so you have to make sure that you are on the BSC network. If it's a case where the FTC was at the top, you simply go to this arrow so that you can flip it around, because you want to make sure that the USDT on the BEP20 network is at the top and FTC BEP20 is at the bottom. Now we need to get gas fees on the FTC main chain, but this is just the step that we have to go through. Once we get the USDT BEP20 to the FTC BEP20, then we can do a transfer from FTC on this network to the FTC on the main network, right? So I have 11.98 USDT. I'll be sending 10. The minimum is right here, 0.0001 USDT. So I'll just be using 10 from what I've got, 10 USDT BEP20, and I'm expected to get 0.220631 FTC. Then I'm going to tap on exchange, enter my password right now, then OK, and the transaction was broadcasted. So that's the first step. What was that step? I had some USDT on the BEP20 network. That's the only network that you are able to do this. I then transferred or swapped some of my USDT BEP20 for FTC BEP20. The ultimate aim is for me to obtain some FTC on the main chain, but I just did a swap on the same network, and now I'm able to do the swap from the FTC on the BEP20 network to FTC on the main chain. So the exchange record is confirming, so I'll just give that a few seconds and then I'll go back to my wallet and see if that has completed. So I'm looking for the FTC BEP20. So this is FTC. Let me see if it's confirmed. Okay, so it's fully processed. And what's the purpose of this again? Ultimately, I want some FTC on the main chain. I had USDT BEP20, so I then swap out some of that for FTC on the BEP20 network, and now I'm able to do a transfer from the FTC on the BEP20 network to the FTC on the main network. It's just like working with USDT across different network. It's the same thing. FTC is on the main chain, it's on the Fin chain, and it is also on the BEP20 network, and it's no different. We're just swapping across different network to achieve a desired result. In this case, we want to acquire FTC on the main chain. To do that swap, I will be utilizing this swap feature at the top. So I'm going to tap on that. So once you get to know the app, then you will know how to navigate the different areas in the app that you can do a particular swap, and that only happens with practice. You have to just take some time and get familiar with the app so you can know where to go to do the different swap. Just like using another wallet or using an exchange, it's all about getting to know your wallet. Now for this particular swap, if it is that the FTC BEP20 is at the bottom, you can simply flip that around by tapping on these two arrows. Now the first thing that we have to do is transfer or swap FTC on the BEP20 to FTC on the fin chain. You might ask, why not directly to the FTC on the main chain? Well, I can quickly show you. If I try to do that, for example, FTC is here, I want FTC on the main chain. If I should tap on this and tap on FTC on the main chain, and I enter the minimum amount, look what happens. And I just like to show you that it won't work. Why? Because they want you to do it on the fin chain first and foremost. Remember, they do make money from the fees generated on the app. And so I'd have to first transfer FTC on the BEP20 network to the fin chain, and then from the fin chain to the main chain. So with that, I have 0.3 on the BEP20 network. I'm just going to send over 0.2 to the fin chain, and that equates to 0.198. That's subsequent to the deduction of the fees. The cross-chain fee is 1% plus 0 FTC. And then you can tap on this section where it says local wallet, and that will auto-populate the wallet address. So I'll just tap on local, and that auto-populates my wallet address. Then I'm going to swap. Next step. Then enter your password. Then OK. The transaction was broadcasted, right? So just to reiterate what I've done, I've transferred some of the BEP20 FTC to the FTC on the fin chain. So I'm going to go to the wallet to see if that is already processed, and there you have it, FTC 0.198, right? So the final step is for me to get some of this FTC on the fin chain over to FTC on the main chain, and then we can go to the pledge. Now to do that swap, I'll go back to swap at the top right here, and you're seeing FTC fin at the top, and you're seeing FTC BEP20 at the bottom. The setup that I'm looking for is to have FTC fin at the top and FTC main at the bottom. So where you're seeing this down arrow, tap on that, and you are looking for FTC on the main chain. This is it, FTC M. Tap on that, then you will see two options, FUSD and FTC main. I'm going to select FTC main, and this is the setup. And for the amount, I'll type 0.2, and then it tells me I'll be getting 0.1996 FTC main. You can tap here for the auto population of your wallet on the FTC main. So I'll just tap on local wallet, and then I'll go to swap. Then next step, enter your password, and then you can confirm that by tapping OK, and the transaction was broadcasted. So that is it. We now can do the pledge, having done all the swap, have all the requisite coins, which is you need to have some FTC main for your gas fees, and you can use now for the pledge USDT on any of the network that they specify, which is TRC20, BEP20, or even on the ERC20 network. What we have just demonstrated, in order for you to acquire the FTC on the main, we had to use USDT on the BEP20 network. So let's make that distinction, so be very clear, because FTC operates on the BSC network, and so we had to use USDT on the BEP20 network specifically. If you want to add to the staking, you are not restricted to only using USDT on the BEP20 network, but you can use it on the TRC20 or even the ERC20 network, right? I hope that is clear, and it should be clear. Now what we're going to do, we are going to the quick pledge so that I can show you, now that you have your gas fee, that's FTC on the main chain, then you can go ahead and do your staking. But bear in mind, the same rule applies if you are going to be using USDT TRC20. You need to have TRX for gas fees. If you are going to stake USDT on the BEP20 network, then you need to have BNB for gas fees. And if it is that you are going to be staking USDT on the ERC20 network, then you need to have ETH. You need to have some Ethereum for your gas fees. Just like any other wallet that you typically use, you need to have the corresponding network fees for your gas fees, and it's the same principle. So to utilize the quick pledge, I'll be going to Profit tab, that's the bottom center of your screen. Then I'll go to Liquidity Pledge. Once it takes me here, there are two options at the top that you should be seeing on your screen. Let me just write. You should be seeing Quick Pledge and LP Pledge. I'll be utilizing the Quick Pledge feature first and foremost, and this is just using USDT. Now I have some USDT on the Tron network, and that is what I will be utilizing. So where you see USDT BEP20 by default, tap on that arrow, and here are the different coins that you can use for the quick pledge. In this instance, I'll be choosing USDT on the TRC20 network, so I'll tap on that. The minimum is 100, the maximum is 50k, and I'll enter the amount. I'll be utilizing 2000. So I'll be staking 2000. And remember, the quick pledge, what it does, it pretty much do everything for you, add to the pool so that you can earn, right? They break down the cross-chain miner fee 20 TRX, and for the pledge miner fee it's 0.0138 FTC, and this FTC is on the main chain, and that's what we had done earlier. We made sure that we have enough FTC on the main chain for your gas fees, right? So this is it again. Quick pledge, I'm using 2000 USDT on the TRC20 network. The expected earnings, it's here. This is the FinLP. Remember, this process pretty much add you to the liquidity pool with just one click, right? This is the transfer fee, 20 TRX on the Tron network, of course, and on the FTC main network it's 0.0138. You can then select the pledge period. I'll be selecting 7 days for this demonstration. Yes, 7 days, and this is 1%. And then I'll tap on quick pledge. Before I tap on that, you'll see where I already have some other pledge, because each time I do a tutorial for you guys, I do another pledge, and so this is my pledge history so far, right? So this is just another one, 7 days, and then I'm going to tap on quick pledge. Then it takes me to this breakdown, the pledge days, the daily return, the LP price. And guys, remember, it's best to try and stake right now, because we are expecting that given the pledging that will be happening, then FTC price just might get higher. And remember, your 1% is based on the LP value, right? So if it increases, then your daily ROI, the rate won't change, but the value will change, of course. And the estimated total revenue at the end of the 7 days will be 138 FUSD. For the recharge function, this is the auto renewal, or the compounding, if you will. You can turn this off. By default it's on, so if you don't want at the end of the 7 days for it to auto renew, you can turn this off, but I'll let that stay. Then I'll go to confirm, then enter my password, then okay. There you have it. The transaction was broadcasted, and the pledge, it is processing, and once it is finalized, then you will see pledged in red, similarly to these other two pledges that I have. And for all of them, I kept my recharge on, which simply means at the end of 7 days, just go ahead and auto renew. And that is it, guys. If you want to expand to see the summary or the breakdown, there's a small arrow right to the 1%. You can tap on that to open up, and you will see the pledge details, the pledge time, the interest, the progress, the redemption time, the earnings, the pledge details, all of that information. You can see that. Now, since I'm here, what I want to show you is how to pledge using LP pledge. So this is for using USDT on the specified network, and this one, LP pledge, is when you already have liquidity in the Finswap pool. This is where you'd use the LP pledge, and I'll show you how to do that right now. So I have LP pledge at the top. Tap on that. I already have my liquidity pool set up on this wallet. So for the minimum staking is 0.1. I have 1.10. So for the minimum, I'll just type in 1. Let me see if 1.1 will that work. Let's see. And I'll say for 30 days, I'll change this to 7 days. I'm okay with the 7 days, 1% for now. I'll choose 7 days, and then I will, and remember, this is for persons who already have their Finswap assets in the Finswap liquidity pool, right? That's when you use the pledge. So I'll then go to LP pledge. There you have it. Then this gives the details. The income will be 0.14 FUSD, and the estimated total revenue, that's fine. I have the very minimum in this account that I'm using to demonstrate, so I'll then go ahead and confirm. Just wanted to show you how to use and distinguish between the two. So I'll enter my password, then okay. The transaction was broadcasted. So for this account, I had the very bare minimum. Set this up just so that I can do the tutorial for you guys, so that you can appreciate the process. And that is it. Once you already have the liquidity pool in Finswap, you simply go to the LP pledge, enter the amount that you want to pledge. You will see the balance that you have right here. Enter the amount you want to pledge, choose the pledge period, and then you can go ahead and confirm whilst this is processing. Now that I'm here, I just want to quickly show you how to redeem your pledge, as in if you want to discontinue, as well as how to do an extraction or a withdrawal. So I'll do that next. Okay, so we have covered how to stake your LP. This is a liquidity pool assets that you have. How to stake USDT on the specified network. And then we are now going to look at how to redeem the pledge and withdraw. So to redeem, you want to go to the profit tab right here, and then go to the total staking rewards and tap in that area, and that will take you to your pledge information, where you can see where you can redeem your pledge or you can withdraw. So it will tell you the principal pledge that you have, the FinLP, the value, and the redeemable principal, and you can withdraw. So if you want to redeem, you tap on this area. If you want to withdraw, then you tap on this area. So if you redeem, it simply means that you are pulling your liquidity from the staking, so you will no longer be earning the 1% daily. And once you are withdrawing, you are pretty much withdrawing your earnings. So you will see the total staking rewards that you have, the amount that you have extracted, and the amount that is not yet extracted. So this is where you would come to find that information. So your earning statement, the extract record, and the redemption record. And that's pretty much it. Once you redeem or withdraw, then that directly goes to your wallet. So I think we have covered the objective of this video, and you know I like to state the objective of my videos so that we have a guide and we're not all over the place, and from the get-go you should know what will be covered in the video. And we have covered everything that I wanted to achieve. As usual, if you want to ask any question, in the description you will see the Pill Telegram group link. Please do join that. It's an info channel. There is a separate chat group. If you express a desire to be a part of that group, you can send me a direct message at Pill Passive. The bio details, it's in the channel, but the channel is just for information, so there's no chatter in that. It's just for information, because you know it's not always very practical to do a video in a jiffy, right? So it's easier to send the updates in the Pill group, and it's a community. You can benefit from shared knowledge, as I always say. Also, in the description of the video there is a link tree, and once you tap on it, it will resemble something like this. The topmost button will say register here. The tutorials, the video guides, they are all there, so you can reference that. It's organized in one place, so you don't have to be scouring the YouTube channel to find the different videos that can help you get onboarded on Fintoch. And as usual, if you do appreciate the content that I have been sharing and you have not subscribed to the channel, please do go ahead and subscribe. Turn on your notifications, make sure it's on all, so whenever I upload any new content you can be notified. And do give me a like, please. Thank you very much. And as usual, thank you guys for watching. Let's meet at the top.